The first Friday of February is known as National Wear Red Day.
It's a day to raise awareness about heart disease and how it's the leading cause of death among Americans, especially women. But the entire month of February is American Heart Month. It's an opportunity to raise awareness about heart health and urge everyone to do their part to prevent heart disease. Unity Point Health St. Luke's in Sioux City held an event today to raise awareness about heart health and to encourage people to live a healthier lifestyle.
The sooner you can identify the risk and start to change the direction, the better outcomes we're going to have, the decreased number of events we're going to have, and when we do have those problems, they're going to be a lot less severe.
Alan Faith, a heart attack survivor, says he never imagined he'd be susceptible to a heart attack at just 44 years old. He said he had healthy eating habits, exercised regularly, and didn't smoke. So when he started having chest pain, he initially ignored it.
It made me realize that denial is a very real thing. I've been in healthcare most of my life, and I know what the warning signs are. But even being in healthcare, I wasn't listening to those warning signs.
Faith says he now watches his diet much more closely and has his cholesterol checked regularly. But not everyone is so lucky. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, one person dies every 37 seconds in the United States from cardiovascular disease. And that statistic has touched almost all of us at some point in our lives, whether it be an immediate family member or a relative.
That includes Storm Team 4 meteorologist Leslie London, who lost her own father, Bill, to heart disease several years ago. Here's her story in her own words.
7 years ago tomorrow, my dad passed away from heart disease. My dad, Bill, was one of the funniest, kindest people you could ever meet.
Hi.
Hi. Merry Christmas, Leslie.
And
a Happy New Year to you.
You want to ask if you see both of us in LS? Daddy.
He loved the outdoors, animals, fishing, hiking, and backpacking. He was always making people laugh and smile. He encouraged me to not take life so seriously and always find the humor in anything.
What did you shake this first, Bill?
Yeah.
Sorry, you want to hear what I found out?
She's not heavy.
How'd you know?
And as I got older, he was always there for me, giving me words of wisdom and encouraging me to follow my goals. But 7 years ago, I received a call from my mom that my dad had collapsed. My mom gave him CPR until the paramedics came, but when he arrived at the hospital, doctors said he had a massive heart attack and died instantly. It was the hardest day of my life. I was so blessed to have my dad in my life for as long as I did. He made me who I am. But I'd give anything for a little more time. And that's why it's so important to raise awareness on heart health so you or your family members do get that little more time. In Sioux City, Leslie London, KTIV News 4.
And our thanks to Leslie for sharing that story. It is important to know the signs of a heart attack and a stroke, and we have a link on our website right now to the important signs and also some links to the American Heart Association for healthy living.